Thanks, Janice. Now to today's unresolved mystery, the Taos hum. Spend a few days in Taos, New Mexico, and you could begin to hear a strange noise. But what is it, and where does it come from? I headed out west to find out for myself. The buzz about Taos, New Mexico goes something like this.
It sounded like a diesel engine, the roar of a diesel engine.
It is known as the Taos hum, a low-frequency noise that for years has confounded researchers and left those in this picturesque mountain community who are able to hear it tossing in their sleep.
On several occasions I woke up, heard this sound, and it was loud enough that it was irritating.
Wayne Mell, a minister, heard it for the first time shortly after he moved to Taos 6 years ago.
Well, first I checked out the kitchen, discovered it wasn't the refrigerator, so I came out into the living room. And then I was trying to think, okay, where could this be coming from?
So where is it coming from? In 1993, engineering professor Joe Mullins led a scientific government study to find the answer. But all their measuring equipment failed to detect the hum or its source.
We could not find any external phenomena, whether acoustic or electromagnetic or magnetic or geophysical, that matched what the hearers were hearing.
As part of the study, researchers sent out surveys to the people of Taos, and from that, they concluded 2% of the population here has heard the hum. Put another way, 98% of the population has not. But that doesn't mean others, including tourists, haven't heard about the hum.
They come here and you literally see people walking around. You can almost read their minds.
So
that's what they're doing.
They want to stop and hear the hum.
Yes.
Do you hear it right now?
I can hear it right now.
Larry Torres, a local linguist professor, says he usually hears it best atop the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge and still thinks the source might be geologic, focused by the mountains and the river itself.
This particular spot is exactly 650 feet above the Rio Grande Valley, and part of the hum that we hear are the vibrations coming up the Rio Grande Valley to the Gorge Bridge over here. So it creates kind of a holy triangle, and it all focuses and centers right about here.
Researchers looked into whether military communications or work at the nearby Los Alamos Weapons Lab could explain it. They examined whether a simple inner ear ailment could be the source, and even got hearers to recreate the sound electronically.
We got them together with some equipment that we had that produced this low-frequency sound that you could adjust and modify. And we asked each one of them to match the sound they were hearing. But they were all a little bit different.
Which leads to the question, is the hum real or imagined?
I am absolutely convinced that they perceived something, that sounded like a sound, and it was very disturbing. Some of them got physically ill, they claimed it really made them thoroughly sick, nosebleeds, whatever.
The case for a local source for the sound is diminished by the fact similar hums have been reported in far-flung locales, from Kokomo, Indiana, to England, Taiwan, and New Zealand, to name a few. Plenty of alleged recordings of the hum have been uploaded on the internet. Mullins, however, is doubtful anyone has really captured the sound on tape, because his hunch is the source is internal.
Just based on what we observed up there, I would say that it is some sort of an ear or neurological condition that's probably very widespread. It's probably worldwide.
Meantime, the hearers, just happy to know they are not alone, each cope in different ways.
You just kind of tune it out.
All the while, waiting to someday hear a sound explanation.
The theory that I tell my students is that it's caused by tourists coming in. Taos, yes, this is it.
So you wonder, did I hear it? Absolutely not. Do I believe people are hearing it? Absolutely yes.